Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor, Elgato Gaming, and the HD60S capture card, the key lights which are brightening everything up, and of course the green screen which is cutting out the background for me so I can immerse myself in today's episode for you. If you are a content creator looking to up your game, then make sure you check down below in the description to my Elgato profile page, and there'll also be a tweet in the description as well where we are currently giving away a HD60S, so check that out, retweet, follow everyone that you need to, and get involved. So yeah, moving on into today's episode then, we are halfway through unlocking Jordan Henderson. It's an 86 rated card, it's going to be free, so I'll definitely go for it. It doesn't seem like that much stress whatsoever. In yesterday's episode, and if you haven't seen it, you can click in the top right corner to check it out. We started off with some League SBC grind where we completed our first League SBC, which was the Bundesliga, and we took Serge Gnabry as our player from the unlock. And then in the second half of the episode, we did the first half of the objectives. Today is going to be basically flipped on that. We're going to spend the first half of the episode completing Henderson, and then the latter stages of today's episode will be us completing another League SBC and continuing on that grind as well. So you get to see that with the packs and all sorts that we do get in today's video. So this game right here, like Pogba picks it up, whips it. I thought that one was going to fly into the back of the net. Doesn't quite happen. But from the goal kick, he plays it short. Ibra's there to pick the ball up. Little La Croqueta past the defender. What do? Play it inside to Chamberlain, I think I do. Yeah, I do. Play it inside to the Ox, and he is there to just tap that one home. This was the game where actually my opponent wasn't playing for the first goal. So that first goal was a freebie for me. And he then started playing. I thought he was going to get into it because he wasn't actually too bad on the sticks. But we were there. We had Zlatan and stuff, and you know what happens when you got Zlatan. He is the king, basically, on FIFA 19, and just in general. I love Zlatan. We all love Zlatan, right? So yeah, we come away with a rage quit there. And into the next one. And I was like, what have I just come up against? I don't know what this guy was doing. I don't know if he'd set himself a random challenge or something. But he clearly plays a bit of foot champs because he's got some red players there. And he's got the future stars, Rafael Leao. Maybe he was... I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but his squad was all over the show, and I kind of took that to mean that he wasn't going to take things very seriously, and that we'd probably be able to get our win pretty simple. And it literally comes 11 minutes in when I slot the ball past his goalkeeper with Zlatan, and he pauses and quits off of that. So another real quick game, nice and easy, simple as you like. And guys, do me a massive favour in today's episode, smash that thumbs up button. You know that we get more engagement when I do ask you to do that, so if you could do me a massive favour, support the series, that'd be awesome by leaving that thumbs up on the video. If we can hit anywhere near 2,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. So the first goal we get in this match, heavily deflected off the defender. I don't know if that would have gone in or wide, like if the actual shot had gone in the direction that it took off in, but yeah, we'll take the little deflection and get the easy goal from there. This guy had brought on Mbappe. I can't tell if he brought on anyone else. I can't remember, if truth be told. But he runs lovely with Mbappe, plays it across, and it's Jamie Vardy that sticks the ball in the back of the net. And then does he go 2-0 up from here, or do I counter-attack? I guess he goes 2-1 up, should I say. Henderson gets that little surgeon run into the box. Somehow I pass it to his Mbappe and it goes in off of my goalkeeper, off the bar. It was just unfortunate, but I think we might kick off goal him straight away here. Get back into this game nice and quick. Rashford to Zlatan. Zlatan, left foot. It's just got enough power on it. It wasn't timed. It was with his weak foot and it still flies in the back of the net. That's what you get with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Pogba then scoots past that defender there. Little McGeady spin inside to Rashford. It drops to Zlatan. I mean, how many deflections was that in a row that ended up going in the back of the net? I felt pretty lucky. But we can then whip it into the box with Rashford here. Zlatan rises higher than anyone. In off the angle, or the post or the bar. I'm not sure which one that hit there. But the 2-goal difference was obviously my opponent's rule as well, because he decides to quit at 4-2 and we get the victory. So, how many is that? We're 7 out of 8 right now. Just the one game to go then. If we can get a win from this, it'll be all good, and we'll have done it in 9 matches, because we had that one difficult match in the last episode. 5 at the back this time. He's got some of the good players and stuff, but when I noticed that they've got left backs in and CDMs instead of centre backs, you know, they obviously not wanted to fork that money out for Chris Smalling and stuff, then I feel a little bit more confident. We whip it into the box. It sort of drops to Paul Pogba and he volleys it home. 15 minutes on the clock. We are 1-0 up. and it's looking pretty good. Rashford then scoops past the defender, plays it into Jesse Lingard, into Zlatan, back to Lingard, back to Zlatan, bangs it in the back of the net. That's 2-0, and I think that one doesn't lead to the rage quit because we get one more goal in this one. Yeah, we do. Zlatan to Rashford. Rashford, LB fake shot, gets past the defender. Easy finesse into the back of the net. And if it wasn't going to quit at 2-0, he's going to quit at 3-0. So probably one of the easier objectives I've done to get a 386 overall rating. I really like that. It was nice. It was enjoyable. I had a good time. My squad wasn't crazy good compared to everyone else's. So, I don't know, maybe we were just playing well and stuff. And that's why it's quite important to play fairly high pressure when you do these, because that leads to you getting the early goal. And that's the one thing that's going to make people quit. So, yeah, Jordan Henderson is ours. I don't know if I'll ever use him. Probably just stick him into an SBC somewhere. We'll see what we'll do with him at some point. João Felix is the other player that I need to get. I do need to play 5. I need to score in 5 separate squad battles wins using players from Portugal. Yeah, I can do that with my Rafael Leao. So I'll get onto that at some point. So we've now got 3 foot swaps. I think I can play squad battles for another one, and I think we're probably waiting on one more SBC one. I'm not going to do the Div Rivals one this week, so if I can get up to 5, then we'll get Timo Werner, and if I can't, we'll definitely get Pepe from Ligue 1, because we've already got 3, so we could unlock him right now if we wanted to. And then it's time to sell our players. So I sold Trippier, and then I sold Flint. He was first owner, and I am typically keeping first owners if they're useful for League SBCs. However, some of these players right now are just stupidly high prices, so I'll happily just, you know, submit them now and end up buying other players if I need to, or I'll wait to complete Middlesbrough or Celtic or whatever. And I sold our first owner Rashford as well, that we got from the League SBC grind, so we're going to make an extra 5k there and show a little bit more profit. So yeah, that's like the first half of the video, unlocking Jordan Henderson. The rest of it now is just me completing some of the League SBCs and showing you some of the packs that we've got from that. And we're actually going to complete another whole league, and as you can see, we are doing our best to get things done from the Prem today. So that's the league we're going to submit. We get a walkout from the Tottenham SBC, and that player is going to be German centre-back from Bayern Munich. That is 86 rated Jerome Boateng. It's not 89 rated Hummels, which would have been a little bit sweeter, but I'd definitely take any walkout. You know, that right there is like 28k, 29k, something like that, and that's good profit. You know, that whole Tottenham SBC is never going to have cost that much, so the pack luck from the League SBCs has been pretty good. We also get a Mustafi. We get players from like Napoli and stuff, so it's good. That means that we're going to be progressing through the grind, through the farming aspect of things as well. So I did a couple more SBCs. I ended up packing an 85 Witsel, which I've not shown in the video. Sorry about that. I must have just disregarded that footage somewhere. And I sold one of my Valladolid centre-backs for like 17,500 coins. I think, was it that one that I managed to complete? Basically, Valladolid and Huesca in the La Liga are super expensive. I luckily had a couple players extra for Valladolid, so I was able to sell that expensive guy and make a good amount of money from it. So obviously that's going to show, you know, we were down at 770k or something, weren't we? After the Bundesliga SBC, we're now 50k up from that. We're at 820k, and of course we completed the Bundesliga SBC. We're closer than ever to completing the Prem SBC. Got a walkout here, and it is orange again, and again it is going to be Olivier Giroud. At that point, I'm just praying that it's like, who could it be, Willian or Aubameyang? That would be obviously absolute scenes, but yeah. It was not to be. We get ourselves Olivier Giroud for the second time so far, but this time around he's like 26k or so. He was 28.5 last time we got him, so obviously a lot of people are packing this guy, but and the market is definitely coming down to normalized levels, which is good, because it means that like icon SBCs are now basically at the correct price that they should be, I'm pretty sure. So that's good if you're thinking about unlocking someone. I have thought about maybe going towards like Ronaldinho and stuff, but I just don't dare at the moment waste all my coins on that, knowing that Tots is just around the corner. Anyway, we somehow work out a way to complete Chelsea, and from the Chelsea SBC, you get a Prime Gold Players Pack. Can we get anything from the Prime Gold Players Pack? No. It doesn't look like it anyway. We can get boards, but nothing super special. Who's it going to be? German striker. Oh, it was Timo Werner from Leipzig. I forgot who I was going to pack there. But he was like 4,000 coins, I think, when we list him on the market in a moment. So, you know, you'll take a player like that. Obviously, last week he probably would have been a lot more coins. But we also get Castiles in there, so another 83. Couple more players that are going to be useful for League SBCs. And then a whole bunch of duplicates, which mean we're going to be able to just get rid of them for profits. You know, you can discard them or sell them if they're worth anything. And as you can see, we're up to 847,000, nearly on 850k, which means that we are basically 50,000 coins below where we started. But we've completed a whole of the Bundesliga SBC, countless amounts of other league SBCs, and we're on to our final team from the Prem. So yeah, it's definitely working out for us. Bought a bunch of Man City players, managed to get this to work. I think it might have been patched by the time you're watching this, so you can't put like a Mangala in as well as another Mangala. You can't put the UCL and the gold one in. I think they're patching that at some point. But we managed to get it done before they did that. And that is the Premier League SBC complete. And we get the player pick for this one. And who would you think I'm going to pick? So it's between Doucouré and Jamie Vardy. I keep getting a frog in my throat every time I'm clearing my throat. Jamie Vardy and Lanzini. So I think it's pretty clear that who I would want to pick. I mean, Lanzini looks all right. He's actually got some all right in-game stats. Again, Vardy doesn't look too bad either. I don't know when I would really get use out of him, though. And the one that is kind of super linkable because he's French and it actually looks kind of usable as a CDM is Doucouré. So that's the one we pick. And I'm pretty sure that that's most people's number one pick. Unless you are just like blinkered by the striker, the attacking player, and you go for like Jamie Vardy or something. But yeah, we've chosen Doucouré. I think it's an all right choice. And then from the Man City SBC pack, we don't actually get anything. I think it was a mega pack, right? And we get Rami, 82 overall. That's not too bad. We'll use him in the Marseille SBC when we come around to getting that done. We might have already done it. So if so, we just wait until we complete Ligue 1 and then we'll nearly have Marseille done again, won't we? By the time we've opened all that many packs and stuff. But we're down to 830k again. It did cost me a bit to complete the Man City SBC. But yeah, we're like 65k down from where we have like started overall. We've got 2 whole League SBCs completed. We now own Doucouré, we now own Gnabry, and both of those League SBCs were like 300k ones to do. So to be only 65k down overall, and we've got loads more players in our club and stuff, it's clearly upped my entire net worth. The grinding is going somewhere. Hopefully we're starting to see the coin balance rise up, because we are up like 60k from where we started off or ended yesterday. So yeah, hopefully we are getting to a point where we're going to start making visible profits for you guys. People keep asking me loads of questions, like I'm sure they've all asked Nep the question, and now it's sort of filtering down, trickling down to me as well, because I'm making this sort of content like everyone else is. How many bronze packs do you open? Well, like I must have opened like 300 or 400k's worth of bronze packs over the last few days, which takes an absolute age to do so. But that's what you do. Like, it's a constant grind. So just opening 20k's worth of bronze packs and hoping that you're going to be in profit is not the way it is. You've really got to sink the time. You've really got to sink the coins into it, and eventually it will just start to pay off. I'm hoping so anyway. My total net worth is up. If I sold everything that I've got, I'm sure I'd be up on where I started by a huge amount. But I want to keep it going, keep it flowing, so that we actually like gain the League SBC players and get the chance of getting a good pack here and there, rather than just stopping. So yeah, do me a massive favor, guys. Smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day. Follow me on social media. Links down below in the description. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.